Hi everyone, and welcome to the May edition of the Pangea video log. As you can see today, we're in central London, just by one of the canals, just getting ready for summer. Next to me is Dan Cunliffe.
Hi everybody, welcome.
Dan Cunliffe's the MD of Pangea. Dan, so how's everything been going so far?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. As you say, today we're at the canal, trying to enjoy some of the summertime. Sort of take a little bit of a moment out to enjoy a bit of the outdoors. But this month's been really intense for us. We launched our partner program on the 3rd of May, which was it's been a huge success, and already we've had numerous opportunities come through the program of people looking to work with us and collaborate in the IoT ecosystem that we're busy creating. This month we were also at the Utility Week up in Birmingham at the NEC. Massive opportunity for IoT in utility space, isn't it? I mean, it's probably one of the biggest markets up there.
All the smart metering and everything.
Absolutely.
Yep, it's really going. Yeah.
Lots of really good stuff. We met some pretty interesting opportunities and got to see some old clients as well. But one of the more interesting things we did was we did an interview with one of our new partnerships with Avnet. So we were very fortunate enough to have David Hartwell, who is part of the IoT team at Avnet, to do an interview with us, and here's a little snippet about what he said. I think when you speak to CIOs and various people who are trying to get their head around what IoT means for my business, that's one of the key things, is where do we get the return? And there's a clear case, isn't it?
It is, and I think that's really what utilities are in, this state of flux at the moment. They're sort of stuck in a SCADA age, which is all hardwired, complex, big equipment that we've been used to, legacy stuff. And you know, at the other end, there's a whole SCADA division that look at all of that data and try and figure out what it's, and really not being able to present that in a way that's friendly to operations and maintenance guys. So what we've got really is a sort of break between what the equipment is telling people that it's doing and actually getting that information in a human readable form to the people who need that information. And I think that's what IoT is really democratizes the data.
Very true.
You know, so what happens now is you can go up to a website, anybody can go there, but you'll see, instead of just a whole stream of ones and zeros telling you what the data is coming out, you'll actually see maybe a traffic light system at the top. This is how my network's working. And at the bottom, I click on any point of the network. If I see something's in red, click on it to tell me, well, is anybody fixing it, or is it off, or what's happening to this pump station?
Thanks so much, David, for joining us and for those really interesting words about IoT in the utility space. This month it's been a pretty busy month, but we also did something for charity.
Yeah, that's right. For Trefor, and he was walking across England, I believe.
He was walking right across England. We gave him a device that would track and effectively connect everywhere that he walked, from the western side right across to the eastern side of the country. Maybe you want to say a little bit more about the device we gave him?
Yeah, it's a pretty good device, and it's it's one of those devices that's part of the Pangea portfolio of devices, I'd say. But this device, it's basically a tracker. You can track it in anything. You can put it on someone in a backpack, or you can put it in containers or cars or ships. And it's basically it's all about battery life, so it can last months or years. And it's also about zero touch as well. So you basically just drop it in, does its tracking, sends information to a portal. So we've been finding some real good traction there. I think
one of the cool things it does, it even gives you things like elevation. Be able to show you on a kind of terrain map where you are, which is a bit different. So
pressure, temperature,
loads of different things it does. So quite a cool little device, and we're more than happy to help Trevor with his charity walk, effectively, for cancer research, where I know he put himself a target of £1,000. You know how much he got in the end?
No.
£2,196, which is an amazing achievement.
Fantastic.
So well done, Trevor. Really, really well done. What we've also done this month, which has been pretty interesting, is we've got a chance to speak at the IT Summit, which is hosted by Magic Software. Those guys do a really good job when it comes to software integration. I was asked to do a presentation on exactly that, IoT ecosystems and what it is to work with people and collaborate within the world of IoT. So really enjoyed that. I want to say my thanks to them again, and got to meet some really interesting people over there. We were also actually in some magazines this month, weren't we?
Yeah, Comms Business, I believe.
Yeah, we were in Comms Business. We were in the M2M and IoT supplement. If anyone's had a chance to see them, little plug for the guys at Comms Business. Some of the other things we've done this month, which is worth a mention, is our global partnership that we are launching with SolarLog. For those of you who've never heard of SolarLog, they're a company based in Germany, and they produce and have applications involving solar energy and inverters, and effectively try and help you monetize the energy that you create from solar power. They trade in about 50 countries. You can find their devices in up to 85 countries. And I think they've got almost 250,000 devices out there at the moment. And we're absolutely proud to be working with Sasha and Sylvia and the team to have started a global partnership with them and help them connect. I know we've done a lot of work with the guys in the UK. Do you want to talk a little bit about some of the connectivity information we've done with them there?
Yeah, I mean, basically, these devices, these solar log devices, if you think about a farm or some kind of installation, they're generally out in remote areas. So previously, the solar log customers were just asking, what SIM do I buy? Should I buy this network or that network? And we basically gave our SIM card to SolarLog, our multi-network SIM, and we said test it. They loved it, and now that's where the partnership started. So we just started to give that SIM card, and basically anywhere someone installs a SolarLog in the UK or the EU or worldwide for that matter, they can be assured that they'll have perfect connectivity every time because of the multi-network capability of the SIM card,
and the fact that it's purposely built for this type of device. It's not really about using something off the high street. Actually, you can control and you can really stay in touch. And I know SolarLog is doing some interesting work in South Africa, but also in India, and we're very excited to be supporting them in their current endeavors out there. So if anyone does buy anything from SolarLog as a distributor or however you engage with them, please do feel free to get in touch with us, and we can get you onto the system the way that we're providing it. Finally, as usual, thanks so much for joining us. It's been a really fun month. We look forward to June. We've got a few more things coming up, which we'll be telling you about in our social and Twitter feeds. So as usual, please do follow us on Twitter at Pangea Connected. If you do like something new like Periscope, have a look at Pangea Connected on Periscope as well. And on LinkedIn, of course, search for us at Pangea Connecting Everything. Thanks so much from the canal in London. Have a good month.